Okay everybody, another quick video for you here. This is my Husqvarna 455 chainsaw. I'm going to show you how to change out I'm on my phone, I got one hand because my camera battery's dead. But I'm going to show you how to, basically with the clutch and the clutch housing and the sprocket. This isn't a detail. Basically, you got your bar, chain goes around here, and if you look down there, you can see the sprocket. The sprocket's actually attached to this housing right here. And here's the clutch. What's happening is you hit the gas when it's on. This will barely move. It touches anything, it stops. What's happening is the sprocket cracked off of the clutch. So I'm going to tell you how to take this off. First thing you want to do is take the chain, take the housing off here, which something like that, you know, you take that off, take the chain off, take the bar out, and the next thing you do is tip it up, take the top of the housing off, take the spark plug cap off. This is already loose, so I did this before. I put it back to show you. Take the spark plug out. Now, the piston's going to be in here. The piston's what drives this here. That has to be still, so you have to have something in there. You can put a piece of rope in there. They sell special tools that go in there. I don't have it, and honestly, I don't know if I'm going to spend $5 or $10 for the tool. So you can put a rope. What I do is, here's a big drill, long bit, the back end of it, but you can use a rope just as good. Most people do rope. Put it in gently till it stops. Take your rope, pull it until it stops. Okay? What that does is it puts the piston all the way against this. So when you move your clutch, it doesn't put the piston going. Now, another tool you need to remove the clutch you can get to go in here. I don't have that tool. So mine's loose, but all you do is, almost all pistons are reverse threads. So you know the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey? That's different here. It's righty off. So what you can do is get a screwdriver, put it down right here, and hit the screwdriver, and it'll break the clutch loose. Like I says, I loosened it up already. So it's not that hard, and then just take it off. Again, it's reverse thread. Take that off. And here's the clutch housing, and you can see how the sprocket is broke off. You know, that should be like that permanent. So, and this piece here is about $30. Should be solid like that. So that's it. And you got, usually if you buy one of these, you'll get another bearing set too with it. So change this out too. While I have it out like this all gets clean. I take this apart this much once, twice a year. Really clean it out anyway, so I'm just going to do it now. A friend of mine from church had a couple trees fall down, so I went to help him cut it up so I could get the firewood. And this happened, so I guess I'm delayed in getting it. So that's really quick how to change out the, sorry about that. How to change out the clutch housing in the sprocket on the Husqvarna. A lot of chainsaws are like this. There's two basic types. There's this type, the Star, and then there's the other type. I forgot, I did that years ago, but you'll see this quite a bit. But that's basically it, and reverse it putting it on. Just get it all on, and then make sure you grease, you know, your bearing real good before you put it on. And this should be greased every year too when you work on it. At least once a year. You should do it more than that, but if you don't chainsaw that much, I probably cut up about 2 to 3 cords a year. So this gets used more than a lot of people's chainsaws would that have them. But that's it, and then you just put it on reverse. Just remember, your clutch is reverse thread, so when you put it on, you're putting it on this way. So it's just reverse thread. When you put it on, you can tap it tight once. Just once is fine, because when the chain goes, it'll retighten that up anyway. So you don't have to have, when you put the clutch on, you don't have to just jam it so tight. Just put it on, put your screwdriver on the reverse, tap it down with a hammer, and you're good to go. So that's it. That's all there's to it. I hope this was informative. If you want to know anything more about the chainsaw here, let me know. Again, you can see it's a good time for this to get cleaned here. So, oh, one more tip. Before you take this housing off right here, this has the safety bar. If this gets hit, this comes down and goes around the clutch housing. This tightens down. Before you take this off, make sure you push this back to make sure it's not engaged. Otherwise, these will be down in a tight position, and it's almost impossible to get them back out. I did that once. It took me about 2 hours literally to get this back on. So I had to take this all the way apart, everything apart. It's a pain in the arse. So just before you take this housing off, push that back. So that's it. Hope everybody has a great day.